Okay, so now that we have our, player health set up to be initialized, we have our zombie attack set up to, deal damage, and we're receiving the damage, down in here, everything's good to go. We want to go ahead and actually reduce our health. So the way we want to do this is if we go to our project settings, zombie settings, you can see here we have, zombie modify health effect. We have our player stats, so modify points effect. We want the same thing, but to modify our player health. So to begin, let's first off go to our gameplay effects here, and where we have our modify zombie health, let's just duplicate it and rename it to modify player health instead. Okay, once we have that, we are, weirdly enough, that picked it right up. Just let me check something. Okay, so if you are familiar with the issue I've been having with this, zombie health gameplay effect, I'm basically having a problem where the attribute keeps resetting to nothing. So I want to set this to the zombie attribute set.health for the zombie one, and hopefully now it'll actually stay. I don't know if it will, but here in the modified player health, we want it to be the player attribute set.health. Then we need the tag here. So we have ability.magnitude.zombie.health. We need the basically same thing, but for the player. So we need those two things created, project settings and the tag. So to begin, let's just start with the tag. So we can go to data, tags. Let's go to the event magnitude tags and duplicate the one for our player stats and change it from points to health. Go to the CPP and do the same thing. So now that we have our tag, we can close out of that, go to our developer settings, and make a new, thing for it. So modify points effect. Let's duplicate that and rename it to modify player health effect. And let's make a getter. So here's our modify points effect. Let's go ahead and do our get modify player health effect. And from here, we simply can return the, modify player health effect, like so. So we can close out of the developer settings, out of the editor, make sure to save, and we're basically ready to go. So we just want to go ahead and get the effect. So actually not the effect, sorry, the ability system component. So get ability system component from actor info. And let's just go ahead and store it because it is a weak pointer and we're going to be using it more than once. So U ability system component, ability system component. So we want to make outgoing spec, and the gameplay effect class is going to be from the developer settings. So USKG, zombies developer settings, we want to get the modify player health effect, set the level to 1, and just make a new F gameplay effect context handle. Once we have that, we can make our effect spec handle. So F gameplay effect spec handle, and we'll call it the player health effect spec handle. I don't really have a good naming convention for those. Then we can just simply grab the ability system component, apply gameplay effect spec to self. We want to dereference the player health effect spec handle dot data. So now we just need to set the amount or the magnitude of which we are trying to, apply. So the amount of damage, basically. So we can grab the player health effects spec handle, grab the data, and call set by color magnitude, and we need the tag. So that was the tag we just made, which was tag underscore ability magnitude player stats underscore health. And then for the magnitude, we're going to do a negative payload dot event magnitude. So if we are trying to apply 50 damage, this will make us subtract 50 from our health. So let's go ahead, recompile, relaunch, and we should be pretty much good to go. Okay, once we are back in the editor, let's go to our GE modify player health, change the magnitude to player stats dot health, compile, save, and I just want to check this really quick, and naturally, for some reason it goes to the player attribute set every time. I don't entirely know what to do here, but regardless, we have our gameplay effect, go to project settings, go to our zombies project settings, and modify player health effect will be GE underscore modify player health. So now, let's press play. We have our health at 100, and let's get hit. Now we have it at 50. Get hit again. Now we're at 0, and now we can go below 0. So basically we are, well, dead. So we are good to go there. So we can remove our on take damage. And on the plus side, now we can pretty much set up anything to apply damage to ourselves. So for example, if we're near, say, our own exploding grenade, if we're near a exploding barrel, whatever, we can make it apply damage to our own pawn pretty easily. So I just want to remove these various logs as well, as they are just not needed anymore. But anyhow, we have our damage being applied to the player, and that's what we want. So now that that is out of the way, we can start working on some other stuff. So we're going to be kind of continuing with the health and zombies kind of section. I'm not sure if in the next video if we are going to continue with the player health just yet in order to, like do health regen or something like that, or if we are going to instead do some kind of focus on optimizing the zombies. We'll just have to see. But anyways, that is going to be all for this video. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can also get early access to this entire series.